Today, we're going to be addressing a few things, especially for my fellow entrepreneurs in the virtual space who are trying to sell something or they're marketing something for a company, or maybe you're creating your own product, book, service, whatever it is that you're doing. You may be getting that question of, you sure this is not a scam? Is this one of them things? Is this a pyramid scheme? So I wanted to address this concept and kind of give you a little bit of a positive way of going about it without getting in the defensive, right? So let's talk about, first of all, some scams and pyramid schemes that many people are in right now that they don't even know about. Now, I'm not even talking about network marketing, just in case you get touchy-feely. So let me talk to you about this. You know, it's funny about earlier this morning and yesterday, every now and then I get on ESPN, the app, and I saw how 4 coaches from the NCAA were arrested for fraud and for bribery. And I was like, wow. And then I started looking into why they got arrested. And what they were doing is they were working out on side deals between them and NBA rosters that were, coming to recruit, and they'll get cash and they'll save players and all these different things, right? They save specific recruits just for specific teams. And I was like, wow, but everybody loves the NCAA. Everybody loves the, college basketball. Everybody loves football. No one says anything about that. I don't see anybody saying I'm never going to be dealing with that anymore. And then I remember about a year and a half ago, Wells Fargo, the company that I pay my mortgage for my home to, when they had all these hundreds of thousands of dollars of fraudulent accounts, they were creating fake accounts. I myself had 38 accounts with Wells Fargo. And by the way, I only created 2 with them. There were 2 business accounts, and then I found out that I had 38 altogether. And then I was wondering, but I'm still paying my mortgage for Wells Fargo. How come I did not skip or leave that company? And then I was like, whoa, how many people actually know about this scandal of Wells Fargo, and they're still banking with Wells Fargo? And I've come to see that Wells Fargo, till today, they still have hundreds of thousands of clients in the United States alone. Thousands. I'm talking just mortgage in here. Forget all these accounts. They have millions of accounts in the United States. And I'm thinking, but that was a scam that they pulled all the way from the top, but the company is still in existence. Okay. Then I started looking at Equifax. Equifax, the credit agency, and recently they've been hacked. And then 2 days before the hack itself, the actual major shareholders, they sold all their shares before they announced it, and most of them walked away with hundreds of millions of dollars. And now it is a scandal on their shoulders. And they knew about all this stuff since July. And I'm thinking to myself, but I'm looking at my Credit Karma and I'm still part of Equifax. I'm still getting my credit checked in Equifax. And it makes you just wonder again and again and again, right? And then I started thinking, but wait a second, I love football, or my football, soccer, right? FIFA, the association the Federal Association of International Football, and I saw that they had a scandal where they sold the World Cup to the country that was going to host it a few years in a row. And it came out 2 years ago, and it was like everybody was indicted and people were fined and all these different things. But I'm still cheering for FIFA all the time, and I'm still cheering for soccer or football, my football, right? And I'm wondering, there's hundreds of millions of people around the world. I mean, the World Cup is coming up in June this year of 2018. And the crazy thing is, 1 billion people watch it every single single championship. So it makes you wonder, okay, well, that was a scandal, that was a scam, there was a lot of people who were hurt. How come people are not really doing much about it? People are still going with it. And then I saw recently, a few months ago, Roger Ailes from Fox News with the sexual harassment accusation, and he's been removed, and people are still committed to Fox News. And then I saw in CNN there was the anchor that was giving the answers to Hillary Clinton, and people are still watching CNN. Okay, I'm gonna stop. There are many things that have gone wrong with companies that we do business with, but why are we still investing our resources, our time, and our energy into them? Have you ever asked yourself that question? Okay, I know Wells Fargo did wrong. Why am I still doing business with Wells Fargo? I mean, I have options. I can refinance. I can try, a different company for whatever it is. See, in the sales profession or network marketing, or you yourself, if you're trying to create a product, a service, or an offer, you may be dealing with people who are going to question you. And some people are going to be just skeptical and challenging all the time. Not because you are necessarily a bad person, but that's because the fact that there's fear that operates their emotions and sometimes ignorance. But I'll tell you this much. They knew about all these companies that I just shared with you. See, they realized that that company that they were doing business with, as myself, Wells Fargo, well, they had the wrong leadership for a short period of time. They removed that leadership. They made whatever they needed to make as far as moves to correct it by their clients. They retrained all of their employees. They made sure that they send me a form that I have to fill out and make sure that they do whatever they have to do to repair my credit and repair all the accounts that were hacked. That's why I'm like, okay, well, you made a mistake and you fixed it. So why is it in the world of entrepreneurship, in the little guy that's trying to make something out of nothing, the friends and the family, they're just going, oh, I Googled the company and, they had this one bad thing that happened this day or this year or that year. What you need to let them know, sure, just like your bank, do you know that just 4 or 5 years ago, every major bank in the United States has been caught in the middle of cartel money that is being wired through their traditional banks? Oh, yeah, but that's okay. It didn't impact me. It didn't affect me. Yes, it did. Those are things that end up raising taxes. Those are things that end up changing the whole platform of a country. So what you need to understand and what you need to educate the masses is, yes, companies do make mistakes. Yes, things do go wrong. Yes, there are bad people that are out there. But it is not a reflection on the person who's introduced you to that product, service, or company. That person respected you and was excited enough and did enough homework based on the resources, knowledge, and experience that they had to give you an opportunity to jump on board with them. So for you, Mr. or Mrs. Prospect, to take a one predicament or circumstance for a company when they were going through their error and trial and use that as a reason to not do business with that person is not good enough of a reason. Because on those bases, you should probably not keep the money in the bank that you are banking with. You should probably stop watching the TV shows and the news channels that you are watching. You should probably give up on all the entertainment that you have in your life. And by the way, you are overpaying in everything because unfortunately that's just the way it is set up. So be open-minded. Do your due diligence, absolutely. But give the person who's introducing you to their product, service, company, book that they're writing, or whatever the case may be, an opportunity to show you who they truly are and what they stand for, not what happened in the past. And I'll keep it and leave it at this. Let he or she who has never sinned strike the first stone. That's what I was taught. Those were my morals. I've dealt with many people from different walks of life. They've had bad circumstances as they're upcoming. They were around the wrong people at some point in their lives. And unfortunately, some of them ended up getting, tickets or, their mugshots taken and whatnot. Now, I'm not telling you to work with criminals. I am telling you, though, is make sure that if you're going to get involved in a business, make a business decision based on the business, not the person who's introducing you. If you're going to invest in a product or a service, make sure you make your decision based on that product and the service, not the history of that one schmuck who was in the wrong seat for a short period of time and hurt some people along the way. Because guess what? Your job had that wrong boss that was hurting the company from employees getting raises and, the inventory being where it needs to be. And when the right person came in charge, things became better. It is the same exact thing. And if you are hardcore on somebody that is in the business space, you are simply hurting yourself and hurting them as well without any valid facts or basis. I hope this helped you out a little bit because there are many entrepreneurs that are out there who are starting from scratch. There are many people who have never built a business ever before, and they're using a network marketing company as an opportunity to do something for themselves out of nothing. Not everybody can afford $10,000 to $100,000 to start a traditional business, a restaurant, a factory, or whatever the case may be. So that's why they look forward to an opportunity to work from home, to have a virtual franchise that is willable, sellable, and transferable. An opportunity for them to build something with their family that may cost them less than $100, $200, $300, or $500 even. And when you bully them with the mindset of, you know nothing, this is a scam, you're stupid, you can't even recognize it. Because even if you say, I don't know, this seems like a scam to me, what you're doing is you're offending them. And sometimes they bite their tongue out of the sake of, I can't offend my prospect because I want him or her to be part of my business or buy from me. Just give them an opportunity. Do your due diligence with the right purpose, with the right attitude, with the right behavior. Not to bully, but to actually do the right thing, to service those people as well, to advise them. It's okay to say, listen, to be honest with you, I am not interested at all. I don't like network marketing whatsoever. I don't like sales at all. But give him a chance to show you about their service or product. Say, hey, if this product or this service, like you say, can really save me money or can really give me the value that I'm supposed to be getting out of it, or whatever it is that you're claiming, I'll give it 30 days. I'll try it for the first 30 days, but if it doesn't work out, I'm out. Give them enough of that and watch the magic happen, not only for you, because you gave yourself a true opportunity to take advantage of what they're offering, but you just made someone's life incredibly amazing. Because in our world, in the entrepreneurial route, it is a lonely road. There is no one, for the most part, that is holding your hand and, giving you an assignment with a checklist and telling you, here's what you need to do. In the entrepreneurial world, you are the CEO, the senior vice president, you are the assistant, you are the secretary, you are the CFO, you are the janitor, you are the valet parking guy. You are everything in one. That's why it is extremely hard, and that's why very few people can pull it off. So before you ever say ever again, hey, is this a scam? Think about the places you are already spending money on and the places that are holding your money for you right now, because chances are they've had a scandal or two in their background, in their history, but you gave them an opportunity to move forward because you realize they fixed it, they did right by me, I'm good. So give that person you so claim you care about an opportunity just as much. Appreciate you all. I hope this helped you out a little bit. Hey, if you have not gotten an opportunity to get a coaching session with yours truly, whether it's for you, for your team, for your company, 30 minutes, absolutely complimentary. You pick the topic, you pick the time. Go to workwithali.com/schedule. That is workwithali.com/schedule and select a time slot that works best for you. Just select complimentary evaluation, and I'm here to help you out and assist you with anything that you need. Much love to you all. Make sure you share this video because there are many people who are skeptical and there are many others who are in business and just don't know how to deal with them. And this video just might help him out. Much love. Take care, everybody.